The Camaro looks... Just look at that. Like, look through here right now.
I know, the sun
Just look through the camera, though.
It looks red?
It looks gorgeous.
Looks like it has a stripe up the side of it. But it's just the body line.
Welcome back. We have Jeff's SRT and...
SRT?
SRT. Oh. I have SRT on my mind.
Come on now.
It should be an SRT.
It's SXT. And it ain't... Well,
nah,
it's the same as SXT, but it's not American. It's a Canadian model, so it's an SX 2.0. The SX 2.0, yeah. These are Canadian.
Okay, so this is going to be the intro to the video. We're going to the junkyard, and we are getting a 5-speed swap for this car. It's going to be windy, it's going to be noisy, but you're going to enjoy it either way, hopefully. So how about Jeff goes over what he wants to do to his car, so we'll bring you up to date with the 2-point slow. Actually, not even going to be a 2-point slow. Jeff can talk to you about that.
Yeah. So, originally, this was supposed to just be a daily driver car that you're not supposed to modify. Yeah, right. Then Richard gave me the idea of a 2-4 NA swap, which is like, yeah, that's not too bad. And then, yeah, that kind of came up. But first, manual swap. Well, really, I'm going to do both at once. Because I got to drop it out anyways, so. It's getting, the old 2-liter is getting a little lazy. So, gonna take the engine out, take the transmission out. We're going to get a RT transmission from an 03, I think it is. I don't know, something like that. It's second gen. Does all matter. So it's hydraulic setup. And then got an engine from a PT Cruiser, just an NA one, which actually bolts right in. Don't have to change any mounts at all, besides the transmission mount because we're going manual. And then I've already got an RT ECU and door locks and everything in skim, so literally it's just gonna be plug and play because we're gonna grab the harness from the transmission car as well. So literally it will be a plug and play thing. We'll grab everything possible basically from the dash forward, and then there's no messing around.
The good thing about the PT, you guys will see in another video, we did pick up 2004.
It's a 2003.
2003?
Yeah.
2003 PT Cruiser, like Jeff said, 2.4 automatic, but it's the motor that he needs. So this will be going swapped in SRT intake manifold, obviously, to make it run, and some bolt-ons that we had kicking around. So you'll see his car. It is the hood's awesome though.
The hood is cool, but
so sure what's going on with the hood, if he's going to leave it like this and do half and half, or if we're going to refinish it. If we refinish it, it'll be a good video for you guys to watch. Anyways, he does have the Mopar lip, Mopar side skirts, and he does have the Mopar rear lip. And then if you guys weren't following it, we'll jump around here. If you see this car, which used to be my car, it had the Wings West fender flares on it that the guy never used, and I got them. So that means Turbo's car is going to get the Wings West fender flares. And we also do have a quarter panel that we cut out of an SRT that I think goes up to this line here.
I cut it just above and then inside the door and everything, so basically we can weld it in and patch and lap it, and all of it's going to be hidden, and we'll basically go to that body line a little bit below, and then it'll also get rid of that little bit of crap there too, but basically just below.
So this will end up getting fixed, and then we do have the fender flares for it, the Wings West fender flares, and SRT bumper if he goes that route, or he does have
use the Mopar rear lip.
The Mopar rear lip, which is correct.
Yeah.
So he also has first gen ACR springs, which is going to drop the car a couple inches, and then hiding over there is a dual tip muffler, which we'll end up putting on this. So that's where we're going to be, guys. Happen is we're going to go to the junkyard, we're going to pull that swap. Again, I do apologize about how noisy it's going to be, and then we will get back to this one another day when we're on to something else, because there's always going to be something else that we're going to be on to. God knows what goes into quality. You see the driveway, you'll see a lot of stuff. So the world's cheapest SHO might come a Truro car to see if it works good in Halifax, or it might be sold. Either way, something's going on with this one. If it becomes the Truro app car, it's going to have the rims painted and the fender flares all painted to match, or sorry, the lip kit painted to match the car, which I think would look nice. And then we'll rent it out and see if it's worth doing or if it's worth just selling. But that's that for now. And then the NYG over there is going to be getting new fuel pump, fuel tank, straps, rear brake lines, front brake lines, new exhaust, long tube header, and the bottom of the car painted.
Yeah, we're just going to run it.
It's going to be stock motor with
Full bolt-on.
full bolt-ons because they're here, but it's going to be the winter car, so we're going to have to raise that up. That's a different video, but we'll get on that. The whole idea is to get rid of the Ford or use the Ford for a rental, and if it works out pretty good, then we can drive the Ford when we need it, and then if it needs to be rented, it can be rented. But that's here nor there, guys. So I do appreciate you guys checking us out. You'll definitely see us at the end of the video, and we'll go from there, guys, so enjoy. So we are at Kenny U-Pull, and the plan today is to take a 5-speed swap out of this Neon RT for Jeff's Neon. So we're gonna come over here, we're gonna take the transmission out, we're gonna take the computer. Well, he already has a computer, but we need the engine harness and the joys of that. So there is the Neon RT. I'm surprised no one's taken the head yet. It's probably because it looks funky to the fucking head. Don't know until you pull it, but they'd use that for the race cars. So we're gonna start disassembling this. This is what we're gonna get onto.
Alright guys, so we just pulled the dash out of the RT. We're about to do it, and we just happened to, well, there was a little bit of mess in behind, just in there. But then as we go, we pull the dash off. Nice. That's wonderful. We're pretty sure we know where this car came from. It sat around for quite some time, so.
The funny thing is, we offered to buy this not that long ago.
Yeah, it literally a couple weeks before, Buddy said it wasn't for sale, and the next thing you know, it's for sale, and then it ends up out here. It's like, yeah, dickhead. So you got the rest of that, and I can get underneath? What do you need?
I need to pop this off. That's a door harness, I think. I can't see. Oh yeah, that's a door harness.
Cut it on the outside. Because the connector's in the body side of it, so if you cut it
needs to.
I guess I probably should disconnect these first.
You gotta do it on your side too.
Yeah. It's like big green plug. Now we decided to make it easier for swapping my car, just pull the whole dash harness and everything. That way we don't have to mess around with clutch switches and everything. It's literally just plug and play.
It makes it so much easier.
Well, yeah, because this is literally the exact same year of my car, so it's gonna work.
There is how-to.
We don't need that though, because I got mine in my car. But
well, we're gonna take this right off the dash, anyways.
Yeah.
There is how-tos on how to swap to a 5.
Oh yeah, it's rather easy, but I'm not gonna bother with it when we have the whole car here available.
The extra hour to pull a dash harness.
Yeah. Well, yeah, considering you're gonna do this while I get underneath to start pulling the transmission bolts, anyways. So.
Okay, so the door harnesses are your job. You got one on your side, one on my side.
Yeah. Okay.
So we're just pulling the dash out, and then the transmission has 3 or 4 bolts left. I got most of it out now, so we'll get that off, and then it's pretty well good to go. So it's not turned out too bad. I don't know how long we've been at it, but it's quite simple. This car is a pigsty. So we'll show you guys along the way. Okay guys, so we're, I don't know, 2 hours in, not even. So let's check the time. Checking the time right now. We're 1 hour and 40 minutes. So we're on the last bolt now. Transmission will drop out, and then we're just going to take, I'll show you. We're going to take the harness out of the dash, so we have the neutral safety switch and all that stuff as well. So we actually made some decent time, Turbo. See, we did strip pretty well a lot of this motor intake manifold. I took it off just because for the 6 bolts it was to get at the starter. It makes life way easier.
Because I want the engine harness.
Yeah, and I'm kind of lazy, so I didn't feel like climbing underneath the car.
Well, technically that's the proper way to do it.
Well,
like if you took it to the dealer, they'd pull the manifold off too.
it's such a bitch to get at. There you go. I gotta try mine because I think my valve cover, they wouldn't break it free.
Torque. So number 1.
Huh. So as you see guys, it was just that simple. Separated that easy.
Literally, when we said dropping it out,
it dropped out.
Yeah.
That clutch does look new once you pull that off.
Cool.
I wouldn't recommend using a junkyard clutch, but if it looks good, we're taking it. Just because this is cheap, easy, And the bad thing about the Neons is it's a modular clutch, so it's a one-piece clutch, so we can't tell if it's good or not until we put it in, but we're gonna send it.
Should we get a tire to put in just a bare tire?
No. Yeah. It won't be that bad.
Are you reaching your hands under there?
Well, if you lay on your stomach and rotate it. So someone installed the clutch and didn't know how to do it properly. It looks like the shift fork or the throat bearing fork came off and destroyed the clutch. So you'll see some leftover shavings and stuff in here. You have the gears going fine. We might get lucky. Hopefully we didn't do this for nothing. Oh yeah. No grinding or nothing.
Try to find the reverse. Right there. Rewind.
Ooh, look at that. Yeah. That made some fucking noise.
Imagine it did.
What ball there? And everything's a throw bear.
Literally everything's fucked here.
Well, don't lose that because you'll have a hard time finding a new one, I can guarantee.
God, I hope it's still 394.
Check the tag. No tag on it. No, the tag's supposed to be right there. Yeah.
Buried.
Okay, so we are actually done, thank God. So what we did is, as you see, there is no more transmission. There's no more harness in the car for the engine, dash, or the front accessory harness. The only harness left is the rear harness, so that way we can do a plug and play setup on Turpo's car. And then as you see the inside, let's see, there's like, look at it, see the mess. Oh yeah, it's coming in.
Yeah, there's a severe thunder warning.
Well, the good thing is the SRT can go in that one bay. Just to do the valve cover real quickly.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do that, go clean up our mess, and then go pay for our tools, and then we need to go home and take the valve cover off the SRT. And I always say heater coil, but it's not. What is it called?
Healy coil.
Healy?
Yeah, Healy.
Healy coil. I sound like a retard. Maybe I should edit that out. I won't. I'm kind of lazy when it comes to that kind of stuff. But we're gonna put the coil in it, and then we're good to go. So yeah, we'll come back. Okay guys, just like that, transmission is out of the car. So we did go through this with you. So thanks for stopping in. Thanks for checking us out. And make sure you check on the manual swap we'll be doing on this, the 2.4 NA swap. We have cams kicking around and a whole bunch of bolt-ons. And it's definitely gonna get painted. I wanna do like a $50 paint job because I think it would be awesome to do. So we'll leave it at that, guys. Thanks a lot. Have a good one and catch you next time.